Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy RHENO coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be how to test someone's spirit. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. How to test someone's spirit. And so I got to give y'all the backstory on this video, man, because I made a post in the community asking y'all what did y'all want more of from me, and I seen this post. And it was a brilliant post. It was a few questions that they had for me, but I thought that this was the dopest one. So I said, you know what? I feel like that'll be a dope video to show y'all exactly how to test someone's spirit. A lot of people do not understand how to test an individual's spirit because, again, like I said in one of my previous videos, this right here, this is flesh. This is only a shell. You want to look at the inside of an individual. You want to look at the inside of the person. You want to look at the man, look at the woman, not what they wearing, not what they doing, but who are you? When I say who are you, I'm not asking a simple question like who are you on the outside? Who are you externally? I'm asking who are you internally? Who are you on the inside? Yes, sir. And so with this particular video, this is an important video, and you're going to be able to understand how to test people's spirit. So I need y'all to tune in. So number one is going to be eye contact, right? Eye contact is very important. I can't stress how important eye contact is. So for instance, for me, I grew up in Douglas, Georgia, and I grew up in a country town. Right? That's a country town. And so one of the things that I learned growing up there is you shake a man with a firm handshake and you look a person in the eye to show that you're trustworthy. You look a person dead in the eye like, look, I don't got nothing to hide. This is who I am. I know y'all hear this a lot of times. The eyes is the window to the soul. Yes, sir. Meaning, whenever you look a person in the eyes, you're going to be able to see exactly who they are as an individual. Right? Just like how I'm looking at y'all dead in the camera, y'all can see my soul. Y'all can see my spirit. You can see that. That's why y'all gravitate towards me. Y'all see that I'm a good person. Y'all see that I'm legit and I'm real about what I'm talking about. So understand what I'm saying. Whenever you making eye contact with a person or whenever the person is making eye contact with you, that's a great way to test their spirit. So for instance, whenever you had that job interview, and you was there, you articulating yourself, you selling yourself, you projecting yourself, you being charismatic, you trying to get that job, right? But one of the things that they are looking for is she making eye contact? Do she really want this job, or is she just here just for a check? Do she really want to be here to help progress the company, or is she just here for a check? Now look, I get it. Everybody is not trying to become the next president, the next Obama or Biden. You just trying to go there and get your check. You ain't trying to be the best, and I understand that. But unfortunately, in this world, you got to play the game. And if you don't make if you don't make the right eye contact with people, they gonna look at you like, all right, well, I guess you don't want the job, or you know what? We're going to go in a different direction. You got to pay attention to a person's eye contact. Now, here's the tricky thing about looking at a person's actions and looking at a person's words, or listening to a person's words. So if you look at a person's actions, bad people do good things all the time to keep a good image. Then you got this on the other hand, a person who's saying all the right things, but they're doing another. So you have to look at that, and that's where it gets tricky. But see, with the eyes, you get a better chance with the eyes because at least you can look at the person in their eyes, and most time, if they're not legitimately, they're gonna break eye contact. Yes, sir. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. If a person is not legitimate, and if you're looking at them in the eyes while you're talking to them or while they're talking to you, most times they're going to break eye contact, which shows you that they not who they say they are. They got something to hide, or they're illegitimate. So that's a big way on how to test a person's spirit. That's a big one, y'all. Make sure y'all looking at them in their eyes and understand that the eyes is this window to the soul. It shows exactly who they are. You can look and see if a person done been through a whole bunch just by looking at them in the eyes. You can look and see if a person's strong just by looking at them in the eyes. You can tell and see if a person's weak. I never forget, I was listening to Mike Tyson on one of his interviews, and he said what I would do is, he said I would go inside the ring, right? And when I go inside the ring, I would make eye contact. And if they broke eye contact, I got him. I got him. What is he saying? He's saying, I can look and tell, I can test your spirit. He was testing their spirit right there in the boxing ring. He was testing their spirit right before he fought. He said, I already beat him. It's over with. And so that's the same thing with you. You got to look a person in their eyes, and you got to make sure that they're not breaking eye contact. Now, of course, it's not going to be a stare off. I want to make sure I make this clear. No, you're not looking at them like this. You don't want to just sit there and stare at them. You want to make sure that you're looking firm, look, right, with a purpose. And then, of course, you know, long as y'all are getting that understanding of like, this is what I'm trying to articulate. This is what they're trying to articulate. There's no reason for us to keep looking just, I'm going to see who's going to break. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you want to make sure that these people are solid individuals by looking them dead in their eyes and making sure that they don't break that eye contact before y'all get y'all point across. Make sense? So number 2, y'all, next one, it's going to be intentions, right? So intentions is a big one for me because you can have a man who bought a woman a gift, and another man who bought a woman a gift. So man number 1, he bought the gift because he wanted to. He just wanted to make her smile. He wanted to make her happy. The man number 2 bought the gift because he wanted something. What am I saying? Both of them bought the gift. So the gift is not what separated. But what differentiated is the intentions behind why the man bought the gift. Yes, sir. Listen to what I'm saying. It was the intentions of why the man bought the gift. And that's the same thing with you. You got to look and pay attention what a person's intentions is behind whatever they do for you, behind whatever they say to you, behind whatever the point they trying to get across to you. You got to pay attention to why a person is showing these particular intentions. Intentions are important. I read a book it's called The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zukov. I'm gonna make sure by Gary Zukov, right? And it's called The Seat of the Soul, and it had 2 portions on this: intentions part 1 and intentions part 2. And basically, what it was saying was everything in life should be done with intentions. Everything in life should be done with purpose. Everything in life should be done with a reason. Everything in life should be done for some type of cause. And you can tell a lot about a person if, number 1, if they're not doing certain things for intentions. That's number 1. If they're not doing it without a cause, for a reason, a purpose, whatever the case is, right? They're not doing it for a particular reason. Then number 2, if their intentions is bad, that's another thing. You got to look and see, why are you doing this for me? Why are you doing this for them? What is your end goal? What is your end goal? Right? You can take a person who got $1 million and take another person who got $1 million. One person want to buy the school because he want to turn it into a strip club, and another person want to buy a school because he want to get more people in the community and gain more, so people can get more education, and so he can move the community forward. And so what I'm saying is, one person wanted to turn it into a strip club. I ain't got nothing against strip clubs. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is his intentions was to get more kids who's in poverty to move the community forward. What am I saying? The intentions was different. And so one way to test a person's spirit is to look at their intentions. Look at why they do what they do. Look and see if they doing it for a particular reason. Is it rationalized? Are they thinking for why they're doing why they're doing? Are they thinking about why they're doing what they're doing? Understand that. That's a big one. You got to make sure that the intentions are pure. You have to have a person who's pure. You got Cain, you got Abel. One was pure and the other one was full of jealousy and envy. Cain and Abel. One was pure and the other one was full of jealousy and envy. So understand what a person's intentions is, and that'll definitely help you on testing their spirit. That's a big one. Number 3. Integrity. So I know I said intentions. Intentions is more so what a person do to show you why they're doing it. So this is when everyone is looking, right? This is what my intentions is. I want to show you this. But integrity is what you do when people are not looking at you. Yes, sir. Integrity is what you do when a person is not looking at you. So if a person dropped $10,000 right here, all right, a person dropped $10,000 and then they walk off and, they don't know they dropped their money. And are you going to pick it up and keep it and call it a blessing? Or are you going to say, hey, man, you dropped your $10,000 right here. You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. What are you doing when people are not looking? When you give to the homeless, do you got to say, hey, look at me, I'm giving to the homeless, I hope y'all see this. And then when the camera's cut off, you look at the homeless person and look down on him. You look down on him. The integrity has to be right. This is a big one. You see, integrity speaks to an individual's character. Yes, sir. See, I read in the book, it said characters live to be noticed. And people with character notice how they live. Let me say that one more time. Characters live to be noticed, but people with character notice how they live. So a character is what you see on TV. They portraying to be somebody. They portraying to do something. They are portraying an image. But a person with character, they're being legitimate. They're being real. They're being who they are. They're being authentic. It's the person that you're dealing with authentic. Whether you're dating them, whether you're talking to them, whether it's your friend, family member, a new associate, a co-worker, whoever it is, are they authentic? Are they talking to you because of what they can get from you? Or are they talking to you because they just want to talk to you and y'all just having a regular conversation? And y'all exchanging value on both ends. But what I'm saying is, you got to pay attention to an individual's integrity. Because if they don't care about themselves, how they going to care about you? Yes, sir. If they don't care about their mama and their daddy, how they going to care about you? If they don't care about the things that surround them, the things that affect them and the people that they affect every day, if they don't care about that, how are they going to care about a stranger, somebody they just met, which happens to be you? Right? You got to pay attention to a person's integrity. What are they going to do? So a great example of this is when people start gossiping about other individuals that you know, or just gossiping about people just in general. It's a great analogy. When you talking to, Paul, let's just say you talking to Paul, and, Paul started talking about Kendrick. And you're like, hey, man, Paul, like, man, I don't like how Kendrick be wearing his clothes. I don't like what Kendrick be doing. Kendrick, man, he lame, man. I don't like messing with Kendrick, man. He be snitching. Kendrick this, Kendrick that. And he just sitting here talking about Kendrick. And the next day, you see him hanging out with Kendrick. Look, you see him hanging out with Kendrick. But you were like, hold on, bro, where your integrity at? When he wasn't looking, you were just talking about him. You were just talking about him like a dog. But now he right here, you like, hey, what's going on, Kendrick? And a lot of women see this in their circles as well. But what I'm saying is, you want to pay attention to an individual's integrity. What they do when no one is looking is going to always trump what they do when everybody is looking. It counts the most when a person is not looking. But when they got everything on the line and people watching, they gonna get incentivized and they gonna be rewarded for what they doing. That don't really matter. Who wouldn't do right? Who wouldn't do right? Would you rob the bank in front of a police? I'm sure you would not. Would you kill somebody in front of the police? I'm sure you would not. But if you knew that you would get away with it, where's your integrity? If you knew that you would get away with it, where's the integrity? You don't have to have none because no one is looking. And that's what is mostly important. That is what's mostly important. And that is a big way to test an individual spirit, right? Next one, y'all, what they are attracted to. Ooh, this is a big one for me, man. This is a big one for me. What are they attracted to? Let me say this. This is why I can't date certain women. I ain't throwing no shots, but I gotta speak my piece and I gotta speak my truth. I can't date a woman who watch Love and Hip Hop all day. That means that you are attracted to drama. I cannot date a woman who is attracted to messiness, who is attracted to negativity. I can't, because you are attracted to that. And whatever is inside that post, that meme, that video, whatever it is, that television show, that movie, something within you identify with that. Understand, look, something within that person identifies with that. It identifies, they feel like they're similar to it in some way. They feel like they can relate to it in some way. If a person is listening to kill him, shoot him up, do this, do that, rob this, kill that, fuck this, do that. If it's resonating with them, it's something within inside them that say, this is who you are. It identifies with them. So you got to pay attention to what a person is attracted to. I'm not saying the person got to be holified, sanctified. They got to have a picture of Jesus on their wall. I ain't saying that by any means. But what I am saying is, what are they attracted to? Are they attracted to positivity? Are they attracted to wanting more? Are they attracted to living a righteous life? You don't got to be holified and sanctified to live a righteous life. You don't have to be holified and sanctified to do right, to do good by people. You don't. But if I see you sharing, porn every day, that let me know what's on your mind. If I see you sharing guns and drugs every day, that let me know what's on your mind. If I see you watching fights every day, that let me know that you are low vibrational. So a good way to test a person's spirit is to see what they are attracted to. Look at what they are attracted to, because that's going to tell you a lot about who they are as an individual. That's a big one. Pay attention to what they like. Pay attention to the memes they post. Pay attention. And again, now, let me say this. I don't want to extreme it. I'm not saying that if a person posts one post out the whole month and it happen to be something that's funny and goofy or whatever, and that, don't hold them to that. But you want to look at a track record. You want to look at the consistency. How persistent are they with this? How consistent are they with this type of content? How consistent are they with talking about negativity? The consistency, because we all are human. There's nobody perfect. And also, I'm a big proponent of this. There's a difference between being negative and communicating the negatives. I'm going to be real. There's no way possible you can be 100% positive every single day, because life is not positive all the time. And I understand that. But when a person indulge into the negativity, when a person want to talk about the negativity, when they attract to drama, when they attract the messiness, they attract to this person getting cheated on, all that, got to stay away, because it's something within their spirit that identifies with that, and they haven't fully cleansed that spirit. Everybody got the opportunity, and everybody has the free will to want to do better. But key word, they got to want to do better. So pay attention to that. That's a big sign. Watch what they are attracted to, and that's a good way to test their spirit. And the last one, y'all, is going to be the best one for me, which is discernment. Yes, sir. Discernment. So if you don't know what discernment is, intuition and discernment, they are the same exact thing. And what it simply means is being able to judge a person using your gut feeling. Being able to judge a person, a thing, a situation, utilizing your gut feeling. That's that voice that God placed inside you. That's that conscience. That's that, hold on, something ain't right. Let me get up out of here. And then next thing you know, somebody come bomb the place. Or next thing you know, somebody got shot. Or next thing you know, a fight done broke out. That's that gut feeling. So when I say use your discernment, the gift of discernment, use that discernment to vet these people, to test their spirit, to look and see how are they moving around you. Not even just only around you, but how are they moving around themselves? How are they moving around the people that love them? And so the thing is too, I made this list for if you just met a person or if you knew a person for years. So you can use these for any situation. And with discernment, you want to make sure that you tap into that superpower. Because yes, it is a superpower. Everybody is not able to tap into their discernment. Everybody is not able to say, hold on, let me use my gut. It's a quote in the Bible, and this is in Proverbs. And it says, the shrewd one sees the danger and conceals himself, but the inexperienced sees the danger and go right along. Yes, sir. Look, listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to say it one more time, louder for the people in the back. The shrewd one sees the danger, then conceals himself. But the inexperienced sees the danger and go right along. Yes, sir. That's powerful. Let me unpack that. The shrewd one. Shrewd one means the wise one, wisdom, the experienced one. He sees the danger, means he observes. He observes and he sees the danger, something that can harm you. But the inexperienced, the unwise one, the person who is inexperienced. The inexperienced is the individual who does not have the knowledge and the application of knowledge to understand the difference. Because understand, whenever you get wisdom, understanding come right along with that wisdom. See, anybody can be knowledgeable, but everybody can't be wise. I can get a whole bunch of knowledge. Yeah, I know it. I got the information. I'm smart. But am I wise? Did I use application? Right? And so when you talk about the inexperienced one, he sees, meaning he does not observe. He sees, but he does not observe, but he sees. See, there's a difference between vision and sight. Yes, sir. I'm talking right now, y'all. I'm talking heavy. There's a difference between vision and sight. So the shrewd one has vision, but the inexperienced has sight. He just sees what's right in front of him. And it says that he sees the danger and he goes right along. He runs right into a brick wall. He drives right into a tree. He goes right into that negativity. He runs with the wrong people. Right? It also says that bad associations spoil useful habits. Yes, sir. We're quoting them out today, y'all. Bad associations spoil useful habits. Meaning being around the wrong people will spoil a good person. It will spoil the good habits of a good person. This is what the inexperienced does. So he sees the danger, but he keep going. And what I mean by that is you're going to have to utilize your discernment in order to not do what the inexperienced is doing. You're going to have to use your discernment a little bit. And you're going to have to vet these people's spirit, vet these people's souls. Understand, okay, why are you coming into my life? Are you a friend or are you an enemy? Are you trying to help me to my destination or are you trying to keep me away from my destination? Who are you? What is your identity? What is your identity? And so that's a big one, y'all. Make sure that you use your discernment. So I'm going to repeat these one more time for my people who didn't get them. So number one is going to be eye contact. Make sure you check them out. Eye contact. Look in their eyes. See if they're breaking eye contact. That's a big one. Number two is going to be intentions. Why are they doing what they do for you or anybody else? Pay attention to their intentions and make sure that they are intentional. Number three, integrity. Are they doing the right thing when people are not looking? Are they doing the right thing when people don't see them exactly who they are when nobody is looking? When there's no reward and no incentive on the line, right? Number four, y'all, what they are attracted to. Pay attention to what a person is attracted to. That's a big thing. You got to watch these things because that's going to show you exactly who they are or at least give you a good estimate of who they are, right? And the last one is going to be discernment, which is the biggest one. Make sure you're using your discernment. Make sure you're using your intuition. Don't go away from that gut feeling. If your gut feeling say, man, this person ain't right, chances are they're not right. If your gut feeling say, man, get away, chances are you need to get away. So pay attention to your discernment and understand that your discernment is something that you need to tap into. The gift of discernment is very powerful and it separates the people who understand exactly what they're doing and it separates the people who doesn't know what they're doing at all, right? Because your discernment is going to lead you away from danger. It's not going to lead you to danger. And if you're not allowing your discernment to lead you away from danger, then understand that chances are you do not know what you're doing. So pay attention to those ways of being able to test a person's spirit. Understand that it's powerful and understand it can definitely change your life. So I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Y'all make sure y'all get one of my books. Hit the links in the bio. Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book, as well as Fairly Unequal. If you want those books on discount, 30% off, make sure you join the Patreon family, become a member, and get closer in to the Rich Mind family, right? Also, you definitely get exclusive videos as well as a monthly patron shout out. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.